Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and earlier this week, after all of the charges were senselessly, shamefully dropped against Empire television actor Jussie Smollett, well, Smollett and his attorneys gave a press conference outside of the courthouse in Illinois, and after we heard that press conference, we were left with actually a lot more questions than we had at the beginning, because everything that the legal team for Jussie Smollett in that press conference was saying, yeah, it didn't quite add up. You see, they were sticking to their original story in saying that, yep, Jussie, he was the victim of a hate crime. And in that same press conference, they were also saying, yep, it's true, like we were saying all along, Jussie Smollett, he was attacked by those two Nigerian men that were being considered persons of interest for a while by police, back when Jussie was still being considered a victim. Yep, all that happened. Really? Huh. How does that work? So how can there be a hate crime taking place if it was two African-American men attacking another African-American man? Yeah, that doesn't really add up. And it seems that finally, after a couple of days, somebody informed the Smollett legal team that everything they're saying is not adding up either. So this morning, Smollett's attorney went on NBC. Went on NBC with the resident leftist Savannah Guthrie and started talking about how, oh, no, everything we said makes sense. You see, I know what happened. It must have been that the brothers, that they were wearing whiteface when the attack was carried out on Jussie. Yeah, so it was the Nigerian guys, but they were wearing whiteface, and Jussie just assumed that it was a couple of, those white racist Trump supporters that were doing this to him. Really? That's the best argument you have? And this attorney goes pointing to, oh, I found this YouTube video from back in 2016 where you had one of those two Nigerian men, he had some white makeup on his face because he was dressed up as the Joker from Batman. Yeah, you do realize, Miss Attorney, that none of this goes together whatsoever? I mean, just because somebody was dressing up as a popular character from a popular movie series for a party or whatever fun-loving event it was he was going to, yeah, that doesn't mean that individual's also willing to paint his face in a racist manner for sinister intentions to go carrying out some sort of despicable crime against another human being. Those things are two completely separate incidents. One certainly does not prove the other or affect the other in any way, shape, or form. But that is the argument that the Smollett legal team is trying to make. Look, if Jussie Smollett, because I do have more questions, if Jussie Smollett is actually innocent, okay, then why is it that he's not demanding his thousands upon thousands of dollars in bond money back? And if Jussie Smollett is innocent and he really was the victim of this crime at the hands of these two Nigerian men, well then why is Jussie Smollett, after talking all this time publicly about how much this attack hurt him and how angry he was about it, well, why is he not trying to insist that charges be brought against the individuals he claims are carrying out the attack? Of course, we know the answer to these questions. It's because Jussie Smollett was not actually the victim of a hate crime. Jussie Smollett is not actually innocent. Jussie Smollett is disgusting. He is lying this entire time, and the only reason that Jussie Smollett is walking free today is because he has some liberal friends of his in some high places, and that is so incredibly shameful. It is a travesty of justice what we've witnessed this week. That's all the time that I have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.